Here's 2 kinds of protein balls. Only 5 ingredients each. Takes less than 10 minutes to make and they taste amazing. I'll show you how to make them. Yes, I see there's 3, but the pecan one, I'm going to show you a version with food processor and one without. So if you don't have a food processor, don't worry, I got you. But let's start with the chocolate chip one with half a cup of oats, 1 cup of shredded coconut, half a cup of mini chocolate chips, 1/3 of a cup of honey, 1 scoop of protein powder. I use vanilla, and 3/4 of a cup of peanut butter. I do like to use crunchy, but you can use creamy if you would like. Then the only thing you have to do is mix everything together. You might need to use your hands towards the end. Then the only thing you have to do is wet your hand slightly. It helps with rolling so nothing sticks. You can roll them into balls. I usually make 20 to 22 balls per recipe. And if you've made protein balls before, you know you can customize them however you want. If you want to add dry fruit, change the protein powder flavor, you can skip the coconut altogether, really customize it the way you want it and make them your own. That's it for the first recipe. So let's get started with the pecan version. So we're going to start with the one with the food processor, but right after I'm going to show you a version on how to make it without a food processor. So here we go. In your food processor, you're going to add 1 cup of raw pecans, 1 cup of dates, and then 1 cup of oats. You can blend the oats ahead of time to turn it into flour or just toss them, and then add maple syrup, protein powder, cinnamon, and a splash of vanilla if you want. You can also add a little bit of salt. Blend everything so it's going to turn into a sticky dough. Then scoop, roll into balls just like you did before. I actually have a funny story about food processors. So I didn't have one, and I really wanted one because I cook a lot and I find it useful for many recipes. So one day I was sitting and then I asked my husband, like, hey Landon, is that okay if we get a food processor? And then he looks at me very confused and he goes, I thought we were not eating processed food. I'm telling you, I cannot make this up. Anyway, I got my food processor. So now let me show you how to make the recipe without a food processor. So it's going to be the same recipes with the same ingredients, same quantity. The only thing you'll have to change is soak the dates for about 10 minutes. So I would start with that and then blend oats and pecans together. While the dates are soaking, and I forgot to say, you probably want to use warm water. And then once the oats and pecans are blended, you add everything into a bowl. Add a scoop of protein, 3 tablespoons of maple syrup, half a teaspoon vanilla, splash of vanilla, and salt, just like the one before. And then you're gonna set this aside and grab the dates. You're gonna drain the water, use a knife and a cutting board. You're gonna chop the dates all the way until they get into a nice paste. I'll show you. And if your cutting board is sliding, here's a little trick. Use a wet paper towel, put it under, and there you go. It doesn't move at all. So keep chopping, keep chopping. It's gonna take a little bit. This is the longest part by not using a food processor, but it's gonna turn really good. This is what it's supposed to look like at the end. Now you're ready to add everything in the bowl together and then mix it. You can use your hand, you can use a spatula, whatever you want. And again, for this recipe, I usually make about 20 to 25 balls and you can keep them in your fridge. They will last about 7 days. Great snack for hiking, road trip. You can even eat it for breakfast or add it in your meal prep. If you like 5 ingredients recipe like these ones, make sure you subscribe because I post them every single day as shorts, and I will post the recipes in the description as well as everything I am using. Thank you for watching.